Chapter 12, the Garden of Youth. Are you saying that the fountain of youth is found actually in a garden, in a plant?
Well, we got some suggestive data. So, one piece of data, there's these famous areas in the world called blue zones that have been scientifically studied, areas where people live to age 100 or over more than expected, 10 times more than expected. One's in Japan, one's in Greece, one's in Italy, one's in Costa Rica, and one's in California. And it's pretty clear that this is the real deal. And none of them are meat heavy, chicken heavy, cheese heavy, egg heavy communities. Both Okinawa and Loma Linda, California are heavily vegetarian to vegan. Some like Greece, Italy are typical Mediterranean, very low in traditionally red meats, and high in fruit, garden fresh fruits, vegetables. That's one piece of data. There's some fascinating science I talk about by Dr. Dean Ornish that he did with a Nobel Prize winning scientist, Elizabeth Blackburn at UCSF, suggesting you can actually anti-age your genes by shifting your diet to a completely plant diet. That's been published in premier journals. There are people that live to an old age eating all kinds of food because it's a complex situation of good luck and genetics. And the best thing if you want to live to 100 is have parents that live to 100. But for those of you, me too, just planning a plant-based diet and longevity is a pretty good thing. I was listening to a lecture by one of the world's leading experts on longevity, and what he says, what you want to do is keep your arteries clean, so as more and more innovations come into the world of longevity, you'll show up with clean arteries. Well, how in the heck do you keep your arteries clean? He did not jump to the conclusion on that particular interview to adopt a plant-based diet because there was a little bias there on the diet that he promotes. But I would have raised my hand if I'd been in that room and say, so then that lead to the conclusion: oatmeal salads, casseroles, bean soups, tacos, enchiladas, jackfruit, tempeh, learn some new skills. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.